Hello Sagittarius, thank you for those of you who are subscribed to me or have watched me in the past and are returning to my videos. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry for the inconsistency with uploads. I have a bit more time now and I am hoping that I'll be a lot more consistent, like monthly readings and stuff. So if you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate that, as I'm kind of trying to get back into YouTube. Yeah, so in this video I'm going to be focusing on love throughout the month of October. I'm a Sagittarius. I feel like we've been going through it, so we'll see what comes out in this reading. I'm going to be focusing on you and the person on your mind, and then at the end I'm going to go through each sign to give a specific message about each sign, give you guys more straightforward readings. So yeah, let's start out with, I'm going to get a little bit of background, see what you're currently dealing with mutually between you and the person on your mind, any roadblocks, and then I'll go into specifics with you versus them. So let's see what's generally going on with Sagittarius and their person. Okay, a lot of cards came out. Hangman. I feel like you guys are both seeing things from a new perspective. Like, I feel like you guys are both thinking like, wow, this person taught me something, or wow, this person kind of made me view the world in a different way, whether that's good or bad. Queen of Wands in reverse. Hate to say it, but lack of communication, or honest communication. Six of Wands in reverse. You may be dealing with a fellow fire sign, so far as what's coming out, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Pisces. But I feel like here, this person and you could both be thinking, Six of Wands in reverse to me is like a reputation card, or a card of like your general status, their general status, and thinking like, how would this work? You guys could both be talking about each other to other people as well, which isn't helping. Getting other people's opinions, and then maybe that's kind of getting in the way. Nine of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's some... I don't think it's just you two at play here. I don't know if you guys are both kind of thinking about past hurt with other people or with each other. But I think that there's some type of block here that's really stopping you guys from having this. I don't want to... communication or healthy communication. I feel like here... I don't know why I get the sense that it's not just about you two. Like, maybe you, Sagittarius, have been really hurt in the past, or you, Sagittarius, are kind of thinking about, well, if this person said, you know, if this person I'm dealing with said this to me, then they must not like me. Or I heard from another person that they did this or said this. Like, I don't think that you two are being honest with each other in this situation, and you're allowing other things to kind of get in the way, both of you guys. I don't know why the word sensitivity came to mind. Like, you guys are both maybe sensitive. Two of Cups. I really like that. I feel like maybe towards the end of the month, I see there being more of a... I mean, Two of Cups is one of the best cards you can get in a love reading. I feel like maybe early or mid-October, there may be some confusion between the two of you, and I think it's because you guys are, like I said so many times, other things are getting in the way. But then I get the Two of Cups, which is so positive. There may be some real emotional vulnerability that could mean getting back together, but that's just like a happy and love card. And then now I'm getting the Eight of Cups, which I would initially think like, how do you get the Two Cups and then the Eight of Cups right after? But when I clarified that, I'm getting the Three of Swords in reverse and the Moon card. So I feel like this isn't so much leaving each other behind, but leaving these type of self-doubts, anxieties, other influences, leaving that behind, which I'm really happy to see. Healing from the past and healing from anxieties here very directly. So I guess from both of you guys, the mutual energies here, it's you guys are both in the same place. You're both doubting yourselves, doubting each other. But I feel like at some point this month there will be a real, true reconciliation, which I haven't said for any other sign. So that's really, really positive. Okay, that was all over the place. I hope you guys were following. Let's go now see what specifically you, Sagittarius, are feeling in this connection or in your life in general. What's going on with you guys? Okay, for some of you guys, I feel like you're a little bored with your life, and you're waiting like, when's this gonna happen? It could be about anything. But then I see you guys kind of stepping out of that and thinking like, again, Ace of Wands, this like new motivation to really get started. I feel like you are realizing, okay, my life's been boring. I'm not really happy with this. My life in general, I feel like things are kind of slow right now. And then all of a sudden it just starts really picking up this month for you. King of Cups in reverse. Sometimes with that fire, Ace of Wands, sort of like, okay, I'm just going to go do it, whatever. That sort of mindset can kind of leave a lot of people, and I'm a Sagittarius, I kind of know how this goes. If you're really going off of impulse and just like living in the moment and like doing whatever you want, sometimes you're not really feeling everything emotionally with the King of Cups in reverse. For some of you also, I think that maybe, this just came to mind, but with this, oh, let me get out there, let me go do what I want to do sort of mindset, or let me reach out to this person and, you know, we'll go on a date or we'll hang out, whatever it may be. When you kind of leave caution to the wind, where you're like, I'm just gonna go do it, and you don't really think things through, sometimes that can cause some emotional imbalance here with the King of Cups in reverse. Or maybe if you're just kind of like in a I want to have fun mindset, you're not so emotionally vulnerable, which maybe this other person was picking up on when I was talking earlier. Just saying. Judgment in reverse as well. I don't know. I'm kind of... I think you're just going to be having fun this month, and I don't think you're going to be really thinking about, oh, I need to make a final decision about this relationship, or I need to make a final decision about this job, or I need to make a final decision about blah, blah, blah. I feel like you're kind of just wanting to have fun after a period of feeling pretty bored. This is a really interesting read. I think you guys are kind of just all over the place, but at the end of the day, you guys are just doing what you want to do. Seven of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups in the upright. I don't want to say it's a bad thing to be impulsive or to kind of look out for yourself. I think in this case, it's just you being a Sagittarius, you having fun. Page of Cups in the upright, I think at some point, especially what I saw earlier, where I think after a period of like, I'm going to do what I want, I don't want to, you know, really deeply feel right now. I think at some point you'll realize like maybe me being impulsive and having fun and being indecisive, I'm not saying like that's your, you know, conscious mind. Sometimes we all go through those periods in life. But I think at some point this month you're going to open up. Page of Cups, especially what I saw before with the Lovers and the Two of Cups. I see you slowing down at some point and then really having an honest conversation with the person that is on your mind. God, I feel like I'm all over the place. I hope this is making sense. I guess I just want to like reiterate kind of the process that I'm seeing. I think for a while you were bored. Then you're thinking, I'm just going to go out and meet people, have fun. I don't really want to really feel deeply right now. Maybe you're going through something else in your life. But then I see at some point that kind of slowing down and then you thinking, okay, what matters to me? Let me be honest with this person. And I think that actually will pay off. Or maybe this person will initiate with you and you'll be open to that, you know, later in the month. Any advice for Sagittarius? I don't know why I get this feeling of like new love for you. maybe that's why you're not feeling things too deeply or like taking things too seriously at first. Yeah, I'm getting new love for you. Tears of joy and sadness is what I'm getting from the Oracle deck, and strength and resilience. I think you've been through a lot recently, Sagittarius. But I think your way of responding and showing strength is, like I said, meeting new people, being social, not overthinking or, you know, spending nights like mulling and ruminating and stuff like that. Like, I think for you, your way of showing strength after a period of like boredom and maybe sadness is getting out there, not sulking. Like, I don't think that period of being stagnant and bored and ruminating lasts for very long for you, Sagittarius, which is why I see you finding strength in like trying new things, whatever that might mean to you. I'm going to pull one more card from my Oracle deck, and then we're going to get into your person. A win-win outcome is forecast. So I honestly think for a lot of you, for those of you that are open, and especially with new love, I feel like things will work out. I don't know, yeah. I really have a positive feeling, especially towards the end of the month. Your person, Sagittarius, how's your person feeling? Judgment. This person is a lot more willing than you are to make a decision. I don't mean to sound rude, but I feel like they're kind of watching you do your thing. They're kind of watching you not take things too seriously. And I think they're thinking like, well, that's just, you know, Sagittarius, that's just this person. But they're kind of holding on to the fact that they're like, I'm actually ready to make a decision about this, which is really positive. Strength card. I think you make them feel, I don't know, you make them feel like they're, whether it's like a man or a woman or whatever, like I feel like you make them see their own strengths. Maybe because you, Sagittarius, like, I'm not saying that they're perfect or that you see them in this like idealized way, but I think for a lot of you guys, you see this person, you're like, I actually really like this about this person. And you say that to them, and that makes them feel really good about themselves. And, you know, you boost up their self-esteem. You could be dealing with a Virgo, a Leo. I'm getting a lot of earth sign energy too, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Knight of Cups, they feel really, really positively about you, which I'm surprised, because earlier in the reading, I was seeing a lot of back and forth or no real commitment. But like at the end of the day, how they really, really feel is extremely positively about you. They have the Nine of Cups when they're thinking about you and like in their feelings. This is my card of like checking off all boxes. You make them feel very fulfilled. Maybe they've been waiting for a person like you, Sagittarius. You have a lot of like qualities and traits that maybe they didn't even know that they really wanted. Maybe it is that kind of like fun loving, you know, exciting energy that you're bringing to the table here. Two of Wands. Yeah, okay. Two of Wands, and then the Eight of Cups, which I clarified, which I got earlier in the reading, when I was thinking, like, why is there the Eight of Cups here? Does that mean someone's leaving? When I clarify that, it's with the Six of Swords. So to me, that's saying, I would like to make a change. I would like to leave all this stuff behind that's kind of getting in the way of, like, me and this Sagittarius, and really move forward. And I also see, for those of you that like were wanting something to happen, this could mean long distance if you are long distance with this person, but this could also just mean like they're willing to, you know, make a decision, make moves, really go towards this. I get a very like exciting feeling from this reading. I feel very, you know, sometimes readings kind of bring me down and I feel like sad. In this case, I feel very excited for you, Sagittarius. Why is the Two of Wands here? Okay. For those of you that were wondering, like, when is this person going to, for you, Sagittarius, if you were wondering, this person kind of seems like they have a lot of options or they have a lot going on. I got the Four of Wands in reverse when I'm trying to clarify the Two of Wands. I feel like for me, the way I would interpret this is that you see this person as like either having a lot of friends, having a lot of options, having a lot going on. But at the end of the day, I feel like they're a lot more stable than you think they are. And I think that they are willing to make that time for you. Maybe they were kind of questioning, like, do I really want to, you know, slow down and spend time with the Sagittarius and really invest? That could have been something that they questioned, but I think that they're actually kind of willing to, like, to me, this is like, sounds kind of, I don't know. This is a party card to me in reverse. So like maybe they're kind of willing to give up that like party lifestyle, that, you know, bachelor lifestyle, like that sort of thing where have a lot going on, see a lot of people. Like I think for a lot of you, they're willing to kind of put that behind them for you. Huh. This is a very interesting reading. Let's pull some oracle cards. How is this person feeling? Finding out the truth crushed me. I don't know. Did you guys get into a fight? I don't know. I get a lot of like he said, she said, especially at the beginning of the reading. I was like, things are just not, they're hearing things, you're hearing things, and like that's not being discussed. Or maybe even just like looking at your stuff online or vice versa and kind of coming to your own conclusions. You speak to me through music. That's also what I'm getting. Pull from this deck. So I'm getting I need you as well. So much has happened between us in the past. Can we work through it? I don't know why this is coming up so much with you guys, like the past. I don't know if this, take it as it resonates, whether this means this is a new person and both of your guys' past baggage and stuff is kind of stopping you from being that open with each other, or if this is someone that you have dealt with in the past, like extensively, that's also kind of getting in the way, that there's some unresolved stuff. But at the end of the day, I feel like with this I need you card, they're like, well, I can't help how I feel about you, Sagittarius. You know? Okay. I feel very scatterbrained. I don't know. Maybe it's just this reading of being like exciting and kind of all over the place. Like it's making me feel that way. I feel like I definitely kind of take in those sorts of things. All right, so with your guys' outcome, I'm getting the Eight of Cups again. This is like the fourth time I've got the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here again? Yeah, you guys, it's the same message every single time. In order to move forward, you have to leave this, both make the decision to let the past be the past. Again, whether that be with each other or other people, whatever the case may be, you will not be able to move forward unless that decision is made on both of, you know, independently. You guys both feel that way. But I do see for a lot of you with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands, like there is really a strong promise of the future. I hope this makes sense, but like the past is getting in the way. And I'm really leaning towards like not even with each other, but just all the baggage that we carry through life is getting in the way. A lot of hurt. Okay. I feel like that. Hope you guys are following with that. I don't know. I kind of feel that was all over the place, but hopefully that made sense to someone. Okay. So now I'm going to go through each sign, Aries through Pisces, and say how I feel like each sign is feeling about you, Sagittarius, throughout the month of October. I'm going to shuffle for just a second, and then we'll see. Just go through each very quickly. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Aries, I'm getting the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this Aries is waiting. whatever that means to you. I feel like maybe they're waiting on you, or they're waiting on something else in their life before they approach you. I don't know. I'm just kind of getting this waiting energy with the Four of Pentacles. If you're dealing with the Taurus, I get the Page of Swords in reverse. You may see that there's some blocks with the Taurus throughout the month of October. Maybe this person is very inconsistent in and out, or it could just mean that they're taking things really, really slow, which I feel like is very stereotypical of a Taurus. They're not really the type with like, to be the Page of Swords in the upright, like, let's get this done, let's do it, let's move fast. Like, Tauruses are very slow moving. If you're dealing with a Gemini, I'm getting the Ace of Swords. You may see a breakthrough with a Gemini. Maybe you guys have a very honest conversation, but I feel like this is a really strong month for you and a Gemini. With a Cancer, I'm getting the Ace of Wands in reverse. Unfortunately, I feel like with a Cancer, there may be some blocks, which I feel like has come up a lot in this reading. I don't see you guys being in a very, maybe just no communication at all with the Cancer. With the Leo, I'm getting the Fool. I feel like this Leo is trying to impress you throughout the month of October. I also feel like they may be willing to really take a risk with you. With a Virgo, getting the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this Virgo is not someone that you're going to be with long term. Either that, or they feel very unfulfilled with their life right now. Whether that be with or without you, take it as it resonates. With a Scorpio, I'm getting the Eight of Pentacles. This Scorpio is really willing, with a Libra. With a Libra, I'm getting the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this Libra is really willing to make things work with you, and they're willing to build that solid foundation. I like the Eight of Pentacles a lot in a love reading. With a, why am I losing track? Scorpio, I'm getting the Three of Pentacles in reverse. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, I think that there may be someone else involved, or it's just like the way you guys communicate, it's just not working with a Scorpio, or at least they feel that way. With the Sagittarius, I'm getting the Hermit. I feel like a Sagittarius, if you're dealing with another one, may be kind of in isolation mode right now, or they're not really willing to, I don't know, take any risks. So if they're kind of in their shell. With a Capricorn, I'm getting the Four of Cups in reverse. Capricorn is impatient, whether that meaning like they want to see you, they want to do something. They're getting pretty impatient. Or they're really bored without you. With an Aquarius, I'm getting the King of Swords. You may see some really open and honest, very direct communication from a Aquarius. If you have something you want to ask an Aquarius, this may be the month, because I feel like they will be very honest. If you're dealing with a Pisces, I'm getting the Magician. So I feel like with the Pisces, they may, I don't know, I feel like they may be willing to try new things with you. This month, I think they'll be very open. And again, like I got with Leo, I feel like a Pisces may want to impress you, or they may feel like you have everything that they want. The Magician card is like a card of lots of skills. They kind of aspire to be like you. I don't know why I'm getting that with the Pisces. So yeah, all over the place. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to be more consistent now. Yeah, thank you so much.